So I just figured out how to move my storage from my, hard drive to my SD card, and I'm just like, yes! I'm way too happy about that. And yes, that's Elmo. He fucked around and found out that's what he did. He didn't. I just wore him. Um, Hi, it's Elmo. Yeah, I could probably do a better impersonation. Uh, what date is it? Wednesday, April 24th. I feel like I'm in a funk. I feel like, God, if it's not my body, it's my mind. It's just I don't have it anymore, and I feel like I'm underwater, and I just, like my life is just really stopped, except for the kids, and even I think I'm failing them, just because I'm so tired all the time, and I think I need to, and I don't think people should see psychiatrists like all the time. That's just a regular part of your life. It's like you're gonna fucking complain all the time. It's like you know what's wrong. You go, you fix it, or you don't. You deal with it. You know. Um, that's just me though. But yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, there's no career, there's no job, and like I have no desire even to go back. You know, and even if I did, it wouldn't be for like obviously not top 40. It could be rock or classic rock, any of those things, classic rock, or a station that plays ABBA. I had a station like that lined up in North Carolina, just before all of this. Um, but yeah, I think the obvious thing would be to go into talk. I think I've mentioned that before. I don't know. It's just a natural transition. I like to talk to myself, and they're all criminals. There's a lot to talk about. It's really hard to believe that people like that really exist. They really exist. They really do evil things, and I'm talking both sides of the aisle, man. Like they are not afraid to send our kids to war. They fuck, man. And it's like when you realize like the reason Russia invaded Ukraine. At first you're just like, what the fuck, Russia? What are you doing? And then you realize that they've been warning of that very thing happening for like a decade. It's like it started back in 1990 when the Soviet Union fell, and part of that negotiation was that if if we do this, NATO cannot expand 1 inch eastward. I think, and just look at look at NATO expansion since 1990. Holy cow! So when they finally got to, you know, to Ukraine, talking about being part of NATO, you know, Russia was like that. That's a line in the red sand because we see it as a threat to our national security. Because you're going to have another NATO nation right on our border, I think 70 miles from Moscow. We can't have nuclear weapons pointing at us. And it's like, we went through the same thing with the Cuban Missile Crisis. Like, That's the exact same thing, and we almost had a nuclear war over it. My God, that's like if you took Canada and Mexico and Russia were was allies with both of them, and Russia is now putting missiles on our borders. Like, it's so ridiculous. And then you're thinking, okay, yeah, and there were two peace agreements, and the first one, I know the first one was signed, the Minsk Accords. Like it was a done deal, and then the West said no. So obviously, everything that they send to them is corrupt because we're the ones who instigated it. How do you like those apples? And that's just the truth. And then you hear Joe Biden say that, we have to do this, we have to give this money to them to stop Putin from marching all across Europe, which is just foolish. There's no evidence, zero proof. Uh, Putin has said, "Why would we do that? Why would we start World War III?" No, it's just the whole thing's ridiculous. It's like the Nord Stream pipeline. Like, why are we asking who did it? Biden's right on tape. He's right on camera saying that that's exactly what he and the United States was going to do if Russia invaded Ukraine, which they did. You know, not to mention the award-winning journalist. I forget his name, but he's award-winning. And he wrote about the Nord Stream pipeline, and yeah, he detailed how um, how the United States did it. Go figure. And you're just like, these people fucking know this. The backstory I just gave, they know, and they lie about it, and that's how like all this shit is corrupt. You know, and you don't think that exists in real life, I guess, when you're younger. But man, there is evil in the world. I never believed in that. But there it is. So, all right. I think that's it for now. Not that I said anything.